It has now been 18 months since rack concrete was discovered at the university, and many spaces still remain closed to this day. While certain study spaces have reopened, the Union Bar remains completely closed, marking a death of student culture on campus. These issues are then compounded when last semester the Union sold off the bar premises to the university, which is now being closed for most of the day. The venue bar, the only remaining bar on campus, will be closed from 4 p.m. from now on, giving students literally nowhere to go in the evening, such as after societies. While universities across the country have been complaining about a funding crisis, the fact that this change comes after the Vice Principal received a pay rise for the second year in a row makes that excuse a bit questionable. The university has also now announced that Refresh will no longer serve food or drink whatsoever and will operate only as a social space. This now means that Scran and NISA are the only food options on campus in the evening for students going to societies or that live on campus, and they aren't exactly the healthiest options. This now means that there's now nowhere on campus that serves alcohol past 4 o'clock, forcing students to go into town to drink, which is intimidating for freshers and can be very expensive. Student bars used to be instrumental in facilitating cheap student nights out, and during a cost of living crisis, that's now throwing everything into disarray. We spoke to students to find out how they feel about the matter.
It was a real shock coming back for graduation and finding that so many of the services and options here on campus were gone in the 3 months since I've left from the end of my course.
I think that these recent changes are going to be disruptive and just completely inconvenient to students, only having two places to buy food on campus in the evening.
I'm busy throughout the day. When it gets to like maybe 5, 6 ish, that's where majority of my time is coming from, because that's when classes can majoritively be finished. But because they're not open now, I don't really know where to go. I don't really know what to do most of the time.
With universities desperately cost cutting and the cost of living crisis continuing to spiral, it's unlikely that solution will appear anytime soon. So the future of student culture in Stirling is dicey at best.